Hello all YouTubers, I am the Weather Dude. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning back into my presentation for April 28th, 2019. As always, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. And as always, ring in the bell notifications to never miss a video again. And also look at the description with some of my other videos with superior weather content from me that you won't find anywhere else. And please consider watching the whole video, because today, I know you won't expecting me to be talking about this, but yes, we're talking about yet another snowstorm across the north central United States on the 1st and 2nd day of May. I know, this is crazy stuff. What a crazy winter and spring. Okay, so we're going to get right into it here. Okay, I hope you guys are all enjoying your evening, this evening very much. So we're going to look at the GFS model to start us off here. Okay, we're going to go back to the first hour loop. This is the 18Z model run. And as you can see, so this is basically like a couple hours from now, like a little forecast here. Some snow, some areas of rain, but mostly snow across northern North Dakota. But the area two areas we're gonna focus on is right in here. So from Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, yet again, and also down here in Nebraska is gonna be the areas that are gonna get some snow on the 1st and 2nd day of May potentially. Okay, so here comes the snow. This is around like 2 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, April 30th. Okay, the last day of April, and some light snow starting to make its way into the, you can kind of call it like a panhandle or like western Nebraska. And then, boom, we see some pretty moderate snows. Now, this is a very low resolution model. This is around 8 or 7 o'clock in the morning Central Time. This is actually 1 o'clock in the morning Central Time. This is about 7 o'clock in the morning Central Time on Tuesday. Okay, and you can see some snow starting to take over central western Nebraska, southern South Dakota. Okay, in the mountains of Wyoming and Colorado, I'm not shocked that they're seeing snow. I mean, for May, it's a little, or end of April, it's a little abnormal, but I'm actually not surprised that they're getting snow there. Okay, and then this is 6 hours later, so Tuesday afternoon, so if you count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so around 1 o'clock Central Time, maybe 2 o'clock Eastern Time in the afternoon, and you can see, look at this, so even more snow. Okay, but there to the south is all rain. Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, southeastern Nebraska, because the low is down to the south, so some cold air can get dragged down from the north, that storm can deepen in strength. Okay, and the GFS is actually going pretty high on the snow totals, and the snow is still going. Look at this, 7 o'clock in the evening, okay, on Tuesday, and then by Wednesday morning, look at this, a 1-2 punch potentially. By Wednesday morning on May 1st, another batch of snow comes through. Now, looking at the temperatures, now this snow is being very sneaky because it's coming in at the coldest times of the day, so this is why we're getting that snow. And if you look in western Nebraska, 32, 33, it's enough for it to fall. Maybe not enough for it to stick, but it's certainly enough for it to fall from the sky. Nothing's stopping it from doing that. I think because the sun angle is a little bit stronger in May, I really think that the snow will fall, but I don't think it will stick that much. But then again, that's why when I show you my snowfall map, it won't be exact totals yet, because I'm still trying to find out more about the storm, but it will be some areas to watch. Okay, so some leftover snow in western Nebraska, as well as western South Dakota, around the early afternoon on May 1st. Okay, and then eventually everything pulls out into northern Minnesota, and it all moves out. Okay, so how much snowfall according to the GFS model? Like I said before, it's pretty hefty. Okay, and around Duluth, maybe get over 10 inches of snow. Western Nebraska could get 10 inches of snow. Central Nebraska might get 4 to 7 inches. Okay, but they're saying Nebraska is going to take the brunt of this. North Dakota might get a good 6 to 10 inches up there in the northern part of the state. And then, again, a little hilly area in western South Dakota I always talk about. They're going to get about 14 inches. That's normal there. It's a mountainous area. About 3 to 5 inches in southern South Dakota for the GFS model. So now for the FV3 GFS model. I know this only zooms in on the eastern United States. This is as far as I can zoom in. But even though I'm zoomed in on the eastern United States, I want you to look back toward the left side of your screen. That's what I'll be talking about there. Okay, so watch the snow. Northern North Dakota is still there. Some pretty hefty stuff. Making its way into Duluth, Green Bay, areas of central northern Michigan, maybe Marquette on the upper part of Michigan, UP Michigan. And then here comes the snow. Again, Tuesday morning, April 30th, around 7 o'clock Central Time. More snow making its way into southern South Dakota, western and central Nebraska. And please consider sharing this with your friends in case you have any family that lives out there that needs to know about this. Okay, so Tuesday evening and a Tuesday night, you can see, look at this, northwestern Nebraska, southwestern South Dakota, again getting that snow. That's round 1, and here comes round 2. And round 2 could come in pretty heavily, especially in southwestern South Dakota according to this model, the FE3 GFS. Okay, some pretty heavy snows. So this could be like a 1-2 punch. And by May 2nd, May 3rd, everything should be calming down. So snowfall for the FE3 GFS model, they're calling for about a foot of snow for southwestern South Dakota, and eastern Wyoming. Maybe like a good 3 to 6 inches of snow in western Nebraska. Again, it's May. This should not be happening. This is like very amazing. I wish I lived out there. It'd be very nice. Usually it's like one of those areas that starts to get into, like the 70s, closer to the 70s and 60s in May. But this is some really, really crazy stuff. Okay, as a meteorologist, if you're going to be a meteorologist like myself someday, okay, you're going to come across some crazy weather events like this that are going to go down in history in some kind of way. Okay, so very amazing stuff. Alright, so again, here's the GEM model. A few hours from now, some snow in the central North Dakota. That little round pulls out kind of like a mini clipper system. Northern Minnesota might get clipped. Okay, and then here comes the big mama jamba here. By Tuesday morning, 7 o'clock Central Time again. Okay, this is the time where it's a little bit farther out, so you can't look at any like the mesoscale models like the NAM. It's way too far out yet. But some snow in central Nebraska, and then a second wave comes through with some smaller snowfall amounts, and just combine them together, and you got like 6 to 10 inches of snow. Central Nebraska, western Nebraska. I don't think it's going to be this much, but a foot of snow in northern North Dakota, maybe 10 inches of snow in there for Duluth. Okay, we're going to look at the GTPS, which is like a Canadian model, and also the Euro model. Nice familiar one there. Okay, but look at this. Central North Dakota getting some heavy snows. Okay, right now for that little clipper system, it's driving out of Canada. Okay, that all pulls through. And then let's go back here. And look at this. What have we got here? Another storm. Okay, this is the same one that I'm talking about. Potential winter storm Yvette. Okay, don't ask me why that's the name. Okay, that's what they came up there in the weather station. But you can see, look at this. All the areas getting snow here. Central Nebraska, southwestern South Dakota. This is by about 12Z on Tuesday. So again, Tuesday morning. And then this is by Tuesday night. You can see some snow left over. And eventually, as we head over the next 12 hours or so after that, everything should be pulling out of the area. So, how much snowfall according to the GTPS model? GTPS is a Canadian model. I'm sorry if it sounds like GTPS. It's GDPS. Kind of get mixed up there. But snowfall totals, a good 6 to 10 inches. Central western Nebraska, again, southwestern Minnesota seem to be the target areas there, as well as central North Dakota and also Duluth there in northeastern Minnesota seem to be some of the target areas with this storm. Alright, here we go. Euro model. Here's some snow starting to come in, MSLP. Okay, some western Nebraska by about Tuesday afternoon, this one's saying. And then some mixed precipitation coming in overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday. But all in all, I really don't think the storm's going to be too hot on ice. It's really going to be like it's either going to get snow or rain. And then again, southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, eastern South Dakota, a good 6 to 10 inches of snow. Okay, 4 to 6 inches there for south central Nebraska. Okay, so I'm going to show you my little snowfall picture that I painted out. Okay, potential winter storm Yvette. So, areas to watch. Wyoming in the mountains, certainly. Southwestern South Dakota, again, western Nebraska. And also from eastern South Dakota down through Michigan. Including potentially Chicago and Green Bay. Okay, some areas to watch out for significant snowfall totals potentially. But again, we'll find out more on Monday and Tuesday as we get more information about this storm. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoy. Please share with your friends. As well as subscribe and like and ring the bell notifications. Thank you all for watching. I am the Weather Dude, signing off. Till next time.